Hello and welcome to a short video where I'm going to show you how to calculate with the TI-30 Eco RS the mean and the standard deviation and also the variance of a data set. Maybe you have already noticed that you have the mean symbol and also standard deviations above these three buttons. And precisely you have two different standard deviations. One which is denoted sigma xn, which is usually called the standard deviation of the population, and the other one is the standard deviation of the sample. So for testing, you usually need the sigma xn minus 1, because this one is the estimator which is not biased. And the other one is a result of maximum likelihood estimation. Anyway, in this video, I just explain you how to get the data into the calculator and how can you calculate these values. So for example, we want to calculate the mean of this data set. We have one column with the scores of the students, and we have another column which counts the students with that score. So in this case, our number of observations is 47 because we have 47 students. So when we start to enter our data, it's very important that you check if you have written here something like starter, which now we don't have. But if you have still the statistic program working, you have to clear everything. So you use all clear, or you can use second 7. So it's the CSR command, which will clear your memory. So, and then we want to start to entering our values. It's very important that you start with the values first. So I press 35. And then, of course, I don't want to repeat that 11 times. So I use the frequency button. You will find frequency over 1 over x. So I press second, then 1 over x. Then you will be asked for the frequency, which is 11, because we have 11 students with a score of 35. And then you press sigma plus. It's this button. And then you see that you memorized 11 values. And now you continue. The next value is 42. And then you press second 1 over x again, because you have 10 students. So 10. And then again sigma plus. And you keep control because you see, okay, now you have 21 values memorized. Okay, then 51, second, frequency, 9 students, sigma plus, 60, second, frequency, 12 students, sigma plus, 65, second, frequency, 4 students, sigma plus, 70. So here it's not necessary to use the frequency because we just have one student, but it's important that you finish with sigma plus. Now you see you memorized 47 values, and if you count the number of observations, you will see you have 47 students, and now you can calculate your mean and the standard deviations. So from here you can just press second and then x squared, and you get the mean of the scores. And for the standard deviation, for example, if I need to calculate the standard deviation of the population, I just press second and then the key button division, and you get 10.91 for the standard deviation. And sometimes when you have to report also the variance, you need to square the standard deviation to get the variance. So just press x squared and you get the variance of the population. And of course, if you need the sigma xn minus 1, which is the standard deviation that we use for testing, you go to second square root x, you get the standard deviation. And also here, if you need the variance, just square the result and you get your variance of the sample. So you see here now that we are in the statistic program, and in the statistic program you can also use these 4 key buttons. So above these 2 buttons you will find sums. So here you will get the sum of x. So if I press it, sum of x, you get 2,314 points, which is the sum of all scores, and sigma x squared is the sum of the squared values. And the sigma minus is, of course, something you need when you enter the data in a wrong way. So, for example, I delete with all clear. If I press 1 and then a 3 and then a 5 plus, but I don't want to press 5, I wanted to press maybe a 6, you just go to second and then sigma plus, which means you use sigma minus, and then you see you just have memorized 2 values. And if I continue to press second sigma plus, you see that you lose the memory and you can rewrite your memory with new data. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, feel free to comment, like it, and subscribe our channel so you don't miss the next videos of this calculator. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.